Hello, today we are learning about Siren Head and what he does. So as you see, I got this phone here. And I'm putting in 8, 4, 4, 2. And here we go.
Cross this one off the bucket list. Exhume Superman from the grave. Check.
How'd you come up with all these elaborate backstories?
Glad you asked. I got help from a pro. My financial professional even explained how Nationwide Solutions could help Mr. Paisley retire early.
I'd spend more time with his pal Peyton, right?
Glad you feel that way.
What does Siren Head do?
If you spend enough time on the internet, it's just a fact of life that you'll see.
Half Atlantean.
How many thousands of years since our baby spoke?
I don't know. Not exactly close to mine. I hate Atlanteans as much as you Amazons do.
What does Siren Head do?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
What does
You know, my father
Siren
was saying Atlantis.
Head
And I took
do?
it back from the darkness.
Not without giving one up in return. We say the same thing.
How about
You decided to go hiking alone. All those days indoors were starting to make you go a little stir crazy. And even though a thick blanket of fog was creeping in, you knew you just had to get out. The local forest had a nice hiking trail, the kind of place where you could really get lost in your thoughts. But as you trudged through the stir crazy, and even though a thick blanket of fog was creeping in, you knew you just had to get out. The local forest had a nice hiking trail, the kind of place where you could really get lost in your thoughts. But as you trudged through the foggy woods, bordered on all sides by the thickest of towering evergreens, you heard a strange crackling noise, and then a harsh, modulated whisper hissing out numbers and words with no logical configuration. Must be an old radio, you think, and you just keep walking. Just then, you hear a quiet rustling in the trees behind you, and then footsteps, even though you would have sworn you were alone. Then it's that crackling again, and those nonsense words and numbers. 16, 3, woman, 14, R.I.P., disgusting. It was like two voices at once saying the same thing at exactly the same time. You feel the hair on the back of your neck bristle, and then you turn and you see it. Your jaw gapes in horror. It's huge, 40 feet tall, rail thin, with mummified skin clinging tight to its bones. You look up hoping to see the creature's face, but there is no face, just two metal sirens grafted to a long pole of flesh. Before you can even scream, its long, spindly hands are already wrapping around your face. You've just fallen victim to Siren Head. Like its numerous creepypasta predecessors such as Slender Man, Smile Dog, and The Rake, Siren Head is a kind of online cryptid that has entangled the internet in its web of fear. Despite only first appearing in August of 2018, this frightening, faceless monster has become the hub of internet folklore and content creation. It's captured the imagination of thousands, appearing in countless pieces of fan art and even popular indie games. But what exactly is Siren Head? Where did it come from? How did it get so popular and widespread in the first place? And like the best of urban legends, is there a hint of frightening truth behind the fiction? Let's start.
Alright, that's all of my video. And don't forget, click like and subscribe.
Better know